Nearly 46% of Americans using buy now, pay later apps are now relying on them just to cover their basic groceries. At the online checkout, the appeal is intuitive. By splitting a purchase into 4 equal, interest-free installments, you get the item immediately without draining your bank account on day one. But the data shows this convenience often leads to overextension. Nearly half of all users reported missing a payment in the last year, and 60% are currently managing multiple active loans across different platforms. By fragmenting costs and streamlining approvals, the system is engineered to remove the natural friction of spending, making it easier to commit to purchases that may not actually fit your budget. When you consider a large purchase, your brain registers what behavioral economists call the pain of paying. It's a psychological resistance to handing over a single large sum of money. The apps bypass this resistance through the numerosity effect. By fracturing a $200 price tag into 4 payments of $50, the brain focuses on the smaller magnitude, miscategorizing a major expense as a minor one. This creates perspective accounting. Taking the item home today separates the immediate joy of the product from the future pain of the installments you still have to pay. This psychological detachment is a powerful tool for retailers. When a price tag is broken into fragments, shoppers feel more in control of their budgets and are significantly more likely to add extra items to their carts. Imagine you use one of these apps for a $400 purchase, split into 4 $100 installments. On the third payment, your bank balance is low and the automatic draft fails. That one missed payment doesn't just stop at $100. When you factor in the overlapping penalties from your bank and the app, the true cost of that installment begins to climb. Your bank rejects the transaction and charges a non-sufficient funds fee, which can be as high as $35. Then the app adds its own late fee, often around $7. Suddenly, that single $100 bill effectively costs you over $140. This chart shows how those flat fees impact the real cost of credit. For smaller purchases of $40 or $50, a single missed payment results in an effective annual interest rate of over 169%, dwarfing the average 22% rate of a credit card. These figures show that interest-free is only true if your cash flow is perfect. One minor error transforms the service into a system of high-cost penalties that hit the most financially fragile users the hardest. Because most of these loans historically used soft credit checks, they remained invisible to traditional lenders. This created a layer of phantom debt, billions in consumer obligations that didn't appear on any credit report. This invisibility leads to loan stacking. While a credit card has one predictable monthly due date, using multiple installment apps creates a calendar of randomized due dates that can be difficult to track. But the industry is shifting. Major platforms have begun reporting this installment data to credit bureaus, meaning that your payment history, good or bad, is now becoming visible to other lenders. In this new environment, a few missed payments in this web of due dates can leave a negative mark on your credit report for 7 years, limiting your ability to qualify for future loans, housing, or favorable interest rates. To navigate these systems safely, apply a 3-filter rule. First, implement a mandatory 48-hour cooling-off period before you click Buy. This neutralizes the impulse for instant gratification and lets you evaluate the total cost. Second, follow a zero-stacking rule. Commit to only one active installment plan at a time. This keeps your payment calendar simple and prevents a single bank error from triggering a cascade of fees. Finally, use the cash flow check. Only use an installment plan if you already have the full purchase amount in your bank account today. Using credit for daily essentials is often a sign of underlying financial stress. By sticking to these 3 filters, you can use these tools as a convenience rather than falling into a long-term cycle of debt.